Well, 10 TV tonight is saving you some money. If you work as a server, bartender, or any other job where you get tips, your chances are rather that you'll be holding on to a lot more of that hard-earned cash.
Millions of workers are now reaping the benefits of part of President Donald Trump's budget bill.
10 TV political reporter Doug Petcash went to Pataskala to talk to some people who are affected by this new law, and also Ohio Senator Bernie Moreno, who was there to tout it.
No tax on tips and overtime is in effect now for this tax year. Senator Bernie Moreno is here at the Nutcracker Family Restaurant in Pataskala behind me talking to people about that aspect of the bill, an aspect the owner and workers here like.
Okay, we'll get that in.
Kelly Metzger has worked as a server at the Nutcracker for 10 years.
I love associating with people, finding out new stories about everybody. Doing okay so far, guys? Can I grab you anything?
She works hard for the dollars left on the table and believes not paying taxes on them will really benefit her in the long run.
I feel like I'd be able to save a lot more money, and we really appreciate what people do give us, so we appreciate being able to keep a little bit more of that.
Steve Butcher owns the family restaurant.
We bought it from my parents in 2019.
Of his 40 employees, 15 are tipped workers.
When you look at a tipped worker, they work really hard. In reality, they're the lifeblood of our business.
Ohio Senator Bernie Moreno came to the Nutcracker Friday to talk with them about the impacts of no tax on tips and overtime.
We got to tell the story. We got to tell the story what this bill does.
Under the bill, both cash and credit card tips are included. Workers can deduct up to $25,000 if they make less than $150,000 a year. This tax break applies only to federal income taxes, not state and local income taxes.
Does more need to be done, or is this right on target?
No, look, a lot more needs to be done. Working class Americans have been taking it in the gut for decades, certainly over the last 4 years with inflation, the price of everything.
The bill also allows workers to write off overtime pay up to $12,500. Several of Butcher's workers will benefit.
I have a lot of my staff that work 6 days. They work really hard. They put a lot of hours in.
Kelly Metzger says she works about 45 hours a week.
Do you want me to give you guys a little bit of time and come back?
So with overtime and tips, she's starting to think about what she may be able to do with her double deduction.
Buying a house perhaps, or a new car.
The no tax on tips and no tax on overtime provisions are temporary. They're in effect for 2025 through 2028, the end of President Trump's term. In Pataskala, Doug Petcash, 10 TV News.